Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So recently the internet has been really crazy and I've been seeing a lot of cyberbullying going on lately. And I pretty much don't really know what this video is going to be. Probably me rambling about a lot. I've always wanted to make this video just for like a message to everybody. That's kind of like what I'm doing on my channel with a lot of my videos. Just trying to get like a message out there. And so I am basically going to be telling you about the major times that I've been bullied. And I think that this video, if it reaches a certain person that maybe is bullying somebody, you might rethink your decisions. All right, so first time that I have ever been bullied, I remember actually me and my sister. If you don't know, I am an identical twin, and people have always told us, oh, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, people are going to be so jealous of you, you guys are identical twins and you have blonde curly hair and you blah blah blah, everybody's gonna not like you because they're so jealous of you. And to be honest, they were right. And I never thought they were, ever. Like, I was like, I didn't even think I was pretty at all, but I don't know. I just, for some reason, I didn't think that people, if they even were jealous of me, that they would just be mean to me. And I'm not trying to like make myself out as an angel. I'm not saying that I'm pretty, not any of that, but in my entire life, everybody has always told me that, and I never knew the cause of all this bullying. And I think they might have just been jealous that I'm a twin and they're not. So the first time was actually in first grade. My sister was ended up getting bullied by this girl, and I had to try and step in. It was simple, like stupid stuff like, oh, your shirt's ugly. Every single day she would say that. Or, oh, you're dumb. Oh, like I'm smarter than you. You know, like the little insults that like little kids will throw around and stuff like that that they hear. So that was like the first time that we had ever been picked on. And it just kind of snowballed up until it hit its point in around middle school and then high school. So that was like the first time that we ever experienced any picking on. Was this one girl in first grade, and she just kept going and going and going at my sister. And then once I stuck up for my sister, of course, she went going on me. And eventually around third grade, we had to switch schools because of it. So fourth grade rolls around and we are now in a Catholic school. We were thinking, oh, like people are religious here. Oh, they read the Bible, they're nice, you know, they know how to act. That wasn't the case at all. In fact, it was actually a lot worse. And people are even more judgy because they're Catholic and they're like, no, you need to do this, this, and this, this. And I would follow all the rules and do this, this, and this. And they would still just like come at me. And it never made any sense why. I still don't really know why, but that's just what happened. So fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, not good. Especially sixth grade was awful for me. I like started to change, you know, like your body changes, you're like middle school, you know, all that. This school actually went up to eighth grade, but however, because of all the picking on that I experienced, we had to switch schools again. So seventh grade rolls around and I'm like, I want to go to a public school. I'm tired of being picked on. Like, I'm tired of like these Catholic people judging me for what I do, even though it's not against the Bible, and they're probably doing a lot worse in their free time. Like, and they were kids, and actually the adults would pick on us too, so it was weird. But so we switched schools again. So seventh grade, I go to a public school. I absolutely love it there. It was the best year of my life. Was seventh grade. It really was. Like, I met a new friend. We were both new to the school, hardly really knew anyone. So I decided to sit next to her because I didn't know anybody. And you know, I introduced myself. Hey, I'm Kelsey, and she was like, hey, I'm so and so. I'm not going to mention her name in here, by the way. But and we just started to be friends like that, and it was such a good year for me. We were best friends. We were so close. We actually made like YouTube videos like years back, and just like little skits and things like that. And like, oh my god, it was the best. I thought I had met like a best friend for life, and for some reason I've always wanted a best friend for life. That like somebody, I don't know, they idolize it in movies where like your best friend is like your sister and she's always at your house even though she doesn't live there, and like that's what it was like. And I was so happy. She knew everything about me, I knew everything about her. We just like, we really confided in each other, and it was truly like the best year of my life so far. So eighth grade rolls around and things start changing. She now wants to, now I don't care about status, money, looks, I could care less. But she did, and that was the one difference that we did have. But for some reason, like, we just balanced each other out. But 8th grade rolls around, and now she cares about popularity rather than friendships. And so that's where it started to take a dark turn, and where the really big bullying in this story takes off. Okay, so we start hanging out less and less, and she's starting to hang out with the wrong people. And meaning the wrong people, they probably have done drugs, they were drinking alcohol, they were gossiping about other people. It was the popular kids at my school. And even though they were 8th graders, they did that stuff. They used to vandalize stuff too, and I didn't want to do that. So I just started hanging out with her less and less, because she would want to go to their house over me because they were popular and everybody talked about them and they were so awesome. They had the best lives, they all had money and all of that. So of course she's gonna want to talk to them over me, because I don't have any of those things and I was not popular at all. So one day we're actually finally talking again, and there is this website, and it's basically like, if you know what Club Penguin was back in the day, it was pretty much like that. So you make a character and you can actually chat with other people and go around. You can make like it's just crazy. Like, I think you can make like a house and like movies, and I don't even like remember exactly what it was, but I remember making a character with her, and I was like, oh, like this will be fun, like, you know, like we'll finally be friends again. And my sister made one, and then my other friend made one, and it was just kind of like the thing. And I started to receive some weird messages, and I didn't really think anything of it. A lot of girls would send me like, oh, you're a slut, you're a whore, your character looks bad, like, etc. And I didn't really think anything of it at first, so I was just like, okay, I was just delete, block. And during all of like these messages, like I was like questioning why I got them, because I never did until like just this random day. But I ignored it and I blocked, and me and this person still talked, and I was on the website and we were in this chat room, and there was like 50 people in there, because there could be a lot of people in there, and you just move your character around and, you know, like have fun with it. And somebody came up to me and was like, I heard you're a lesbian. And I'm like, what? And she goes, yeah, your friend just told me, my best friend. And I walk over to my best friend and I'm like, hey, why are you telling people I'm a lesbian? One, I'm not, and one, it is okay to be a lesbian. It's 2018. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Support the gays, but I'm just not gay, and I don't like rumors being spread about me as is. So I was like, why are you telling people I'm a lesbian? And she's like, because you are. And I was like, why? And she goes, well, you don't have a boyfriend right now, so. And I was like, so that means I'm a lesbian? It just got weird. And that was the first rumor that she had ever started about me, and this spread to the 50 people in the server. And a few years ago, it wasn't really, not common, but it wasn't as accepted as it is now. And so people started to message me like, that's disgusting, why are you like this? And it got around to the school. So all her new little popular friends would go around saying I'm a lesbian. One made up that I was pregnant, which that doesn't make sense if you get what I'm saying, if you're a lesbian. Anyways, so that clearly wasn't true, but yeah, it was weird. They started to make up random rumors. It was really odd, and my best friend was doing it, and I would confront her about it, and then she would deny, like, oh, I didn't start that one, like somebody else must have. And so it kept on snowballing of all these rumors, and every time I would ask her like, hey, like, why is this happening to me? And it gotten to the point where, so this school was 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I was in 8th grade. It got so bad where all 3 grades were talking about me. And when I mean talking about me, I mean I would go to my locker and I would hear, Kelsey did this, Kelsey did that. Did you hear Kelsey's sister, Riley? Yeah, she's like that too. And it was just a constant thing. So to make matters worse, I was having family issues at the time. My parents were fighting. It was awful. Things happened in my family life, and I'm not gonna mention anything more because that would be another video. But things just happened where it was terrible to happen all at once. And then things got worse. So after everybody keeps talking about me, I start receiving text messages. In 7th grade, I got my first phone. It was a little like, it wasn't a flip phone, but it was one where you could slide it up and text. Oh my God, I thought it was so cool. but I started receiving death threats and people saying they were either gonna kill me or saying to kill myself, saying that I was ugly, that I was fat, and just horrible things that you should never say to anybody. But I was receiving all of them, and this was multiple times, every day, day and night. It didn't matter what time it was, I would be sent them. And I still know a couple girls who did this to me because I actually had their numbers saved in my phone because my best friend and I would talk with them. And she basically got everybody to go on her side. She made rumors up that I was mean to her. It was awful, and like I'm still like shook as why somebody could do this, but none of my friends are my friends anymore because she had got them to turn away. Even the ones that I have known, I didn't really know a lot of people at that school, but I probably knew around 5 or 6 through like softball and things like that. And they didn't even want to hang out with me either because either they would get talked about because I was being talked about, so they don't want to be near that, or they believed her and her rumors that I bullied her first, which was a lie. So I was in a very dark place because personal reasons, for family reasons, and now the bullying has gotten so bad where I really did think like, is this ever going to get better? I don't think it is, because recently it's just getting worse and worse and worse, and I don't know what's going to make it worse. It's already bad, but yeah, I was definitely having like those thoughts where nobody should ever think or go there, and I was really young, and it was terrible. Nobody should ever experience that type of bullying, but everywhere I went, people would talk about me. I've even heard some parents talk about me, and it was insane. So that was 8th grade. That's the worst bullying that I've ever had. Move on to high school, things start to mature out a little bit, but not much, and people would still talk about me. And the bad part is it was a giant school. There was like thousands of kids, which was great because yay, maybe nobody will really notice my rumors. That still happened, but it wasn't as bad because there's thousands of kids to choose from for friends. Yet people still would believe her, and she would try to tear away my friendships. I actually met a really good friend in high school, and we're still friends to this day, and she kind of went through it with me as well. And like I just had to say whatever that girl's saying, like it's not true. Like she will try and turn like you against me, and it's not true. And so high school, as it got kind of up to like senior year, it wasn't as bad, and less and less people started to talk about me and my sister, except that during high school we started our YouTube channel. Except that during high school, me and Riley, well, it was more like 8th grade, freshman year-ish, we started our YouTube channel, and it never took off to this day. It still hasn't, and we haven't filmed on that in like 2 years, so no worries there. But people got our videos and they would play them in our classrooms, and the girls in the back of the classroom in this computer class would play our videos every day, try and taunt us about it, keep playing our intro and playing our little like captions and things that we say. And she actually got it to be on the like board of the TV, or the board of the classroom, like even asked the teacher to put it up there, and the teacher, not knowing what anything was, said yes, and people would make fun of us for that. Oh Lord, it was awful. Yeah, just imagine having your video blasted up in front of your entire classroom. Not only embarrassing, but also that was terrible. Like, you shouldn't do that. That's one of my passions, is making videos. I don't care about it now, who anybody sees it, like free publicity. But so after senior year, things pretty much died down. And then we started TikTok. We've been on there for around 3 years, I think, and we've done really successful on there. We're about to hit 65,000, which is awesome. Like, we would never expect that. And as we said, as I stated earlier, we never cared about the numbers that our YouTube had, and people would just bully us for it. And once some of the girls in the back of the classroom who would play our videos saw that we were gaining success, they actually asked to be in one. Yeah, I don't think so. So anyways, that is my major bullying story. I'm telling it with a smile on my face because I'm just in a good mood today. But in reality, it was tragic for me. I was really damaged because of it, and I want you to take this video very, very seriously. So yeah, have a lovely day. Bye.